Okay, boys.
Alright.
Harry.
Sam, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Alright.
Thanks for coming together today.
Ah, it's alright. It's alright. What can we do for you?
Alright, so, well, I just sort of introduced myself to you guys. Obviously, it's the first time meeting you. Thanks for coming together with me. It's obviously heard wonderful things about your company from many sort of friends throughout the industry. We've got a winery up in Auckland.
Yep.
So we're based about an hour and a half out of there under the name of Cliff Edge Wines. Started last year though, I wanted to sort of diversify our labels, so I started another label under the name of Pride. And so Pride is actually a social enterprise, so we have a social mission or environmental mission, which is to basically appreciate and hopefully better our natural environment, specifically coastal areas and our beautiful biodiversity, but we're focusing on the kea, the alpine bird, the world's only mountainous and alpine bird. Why we brand ourselves as a social enterprise is that basically we make most of our marketing around the wine, but also the bird and our coastlines.
Positive impact you'll try to have on
positive impact we're trying to have in terms of basically raising awareness of the problem that's going on there, in terms of the dwindling numbers of the kea, as well as the plastic pollution curse that is haunting our coastlines, by partnering up with a couple of different charities that are addressing those specific impacts. So first of all, in terms of the kea, that's the Kea Conservation Trust, which is based out of Wanaka, but also have a lot of influence here just locally in Christchurch and Arthur's Pass. The other charity that we partnered with is Sea Clingers, and they do exactly what the name suggests. So they're out there every day with squadrons of boats, picking up the rubbish, doing it manually, and just basically trying to physically stop this problem that is just around the corner. Because that's what the wine is really all about. It's about enjoying the wine in this beautiful natural environment that we're lucky enough to have here in New Zealand.
Cool. So what can we do for you?
Absolutely. So so now I'm obviously based down here at UC studying full time. I'm looking to sort of expand Pride's operations in terms of growing some more varieties of grapes. So basically what I'm looking for is we want a property that can basically drain well, the rich mineral-based sort of soils, has an appropriate climate in terms of its temperatures and rainfalls, etc. So I've heard that you guys are the ones to talk to in terms of being able to tell me where that might be and where the prospects are in terms of properties that I might be able to investigate further.
We should be able to do that for you.
We'll go away and use ArcGIS and we'll be able to get you a result in a couple of days.
And that'll be sent through in a kind of report style, or we'll catch up again over this maybe?
We'll write a report on it.
Hey, thanks so much, boys. You're making a beautiful contribution here.
Yeah, too easy.
It's much appreciated.
Harry, too easy, mate.
Well, we'll see you hopefully in a couple of days.
Exactly.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. Cheers, boys.
So the first step in the process of finding an area that was suitable for a winery was creating a model that we could follow in ArcGIS. Our first thing we did was get 3 parameter maps, which were the annual rainfall, the soil types, and a lens map, which was the level 11. And so from those maps we had a few main tools that we used to select out the parameters that we needed and intersect those together to get the final map. The reclassify tool was used to zero in on the specific rainfall ranges that we were interested in. The next tool we used was the raster to polygon, which was to convert raster maps to shapefile maps so that we could intersect them later on to find where areas of both conditions were good. The next tool that was used was select, which was used to zero in on our specific soil types that we needed for our vine growing. Another tool that was used was clip, so we could clip areas to have a more defined study area. Finally, the intersect tool was used to find areas in which all parameters have been met within the map.
The soils that are shown in this map include brown granular loam and yellow brown sand. Figure 3 shows the intersection between mean precipitation ranges and suitable soils. This is because in lower elevations where it is more humid, moisture becomes trapped in the atmosphere, causing it to rain less. As the air rises, it cools, therefore it can hold less water and it rains. The model is limited to the data supplied. The data is for the Banks Peninsula and not for the surrounding areas of Christchurch, limiting our analysis to the Banks Peninsula. There were several improvements to the model that we could have made. For a winery to grow successfully, many parameters must be met. The ones we didn't include were salt levels, land development area, slope, and air circulation.
With our final results, we found there was 82,799 hectares of possible land suitable for a winery on Banks Peninsula. Upon presenting these results to Mr. Harry Seeger from Pride Wines, he was exceptionally happy and has moved forward in his process to establishing a winery. Finally, with the accuracy of our model, there was some limiting factors as we did not include them in our MAP parameters. This included such things as sea salt levels in the air. Another parameter that was not considered was air circulation, which would have been done using like a wind map, and this is because grapevines are susceptible to mould, and this can be regulated by good air circulation.